guys, Tyboy here at PAX East 2016 alongside Ian, who is working on the Behemoth. Working with Behemoth on Pit People. So Ian, how you doing?
Not too bad, and yourself?
Yeah, I'm doing good. So tell us, what exactly is Pit People? Is it people falling into a pit, or like what exactly?
Something like that. It's just people hanging out in a pit all day and drinking water. So we refer to it as a fast-paced, turn-based co-op adventure through time and space, if you want the extended title line. Sorry. With every game we do, we usually take on a new genre. So with like Alien was a shooter, and Battle Block was a platformer, Castle beat 'em up. So this is our take on the strategy genre, and we wanted to make a game or a strategy game, or more a turn-based game that possibly people who would never normally play these kind of games would want to like pick up and try.
Okay. So after making hits like Castle Crashes and Battle Block Theater, why did you guys decide to go to Real-Time Strategy?
Well,
it seems like a whole different change.
Yeah, it's weird. So like I said, like we like taking on different ones for each game, but this one came about like really organically. Dan Paladin, who's the co-founder and art director, was doing some sketches, design ideas after we finished Battle Block, and he had this like very simple concept of a team. What if you had a team that's a small team, not like a big team, that you just had simple commands and they just like did stuff, like like attack, and stop, or whatever. Yeah. So it started with this basic sketch, and we just started prototyping this idea. It is kind of like that kind of RTS-y in terms of being a team dynamic, and they do their own thing. But then the turn-based came in the prototyping, where at first everything was just going to happen at the same time, whether it would be whatever team you're on. But with prototyping, it's like, well, let's just do one first then the other because it's easier. And then we had this this turn-based version. We all kind of fell in love with it, and we're like, this is going to be a turn-based game that makes sense for it. So it just had kind of, like I said, evolved organically out of a sketch to prototype to what it is now.
So I've seen it around conventions a lot. I just want to know, how long has it been in development?
This one, not as long as you think. Not as long as Battle Block Theater. So yeah, we're 2 years and some change. We're coming up on 3 years in a few months.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long was Battle Block Theater developed for?
It was like between 4 and 5 years.
Really?
That was our longest development cycle.
Well, it came out to be a great game. So, could we expect DLC for this game if it goes bigger and further? That's probably too early to tell.
Well, we have nothing to announce, at this time in terms of DLC. Yeah. We've done DLC in the past, but now we like to kind of try and just encompass everything into the game that we're going to have. I'm trying to think. Nothing planned at this time in terms of DLC.
Yeah. How has the fan feedback been?
Pretty overwhelmingly positive. Like I said, I think this is the second PAX East. It's been to Prime 2 times, and this is the second PAX East now. But it's resonating with people, which we're kind of scared because, like I said, it's a total departure from all our past games, and so we weren't sure if people were necessarily gonna get it. It's like there's this weird certain amount of control you have to give up with that whole the fighters having a mind of their own. But people are like digging it, finding it funny, and like getting into this this style of gameplay.
So we all know that a closed beta is coming. What can we expect in that closed beta for new players that don't know about it?
So closed beta is coming later this year. I can't really say in terms of what's going to be in it yet.
All right.
But I think everybody will be happy.
Is there a certain date when it's going to come out?
Just later this year for now.
Later this year?
Yeah.
Okay, so no release date, obviously.
No release date. We're going to just get to the beta and see how that goes. And then once we get out of the beta, then we'll have like a clear picture of.
Could this game be like a full-blown $60 game, since Battle Block Theater Castle Crashers were only like about, $20, around that $15? Yeah. Could we see it be that $60 game in game stores, or $30?
Well, this is definitely the biggest game we've made, but that's not we don't do that.
No, okay.
Yeah.
So
that's good news. I can't say how much it's going to be, but I can say it's not going to be $60.
Well, the quality of the game, I think, is going to be great.
Awesome.
I'm definitely going to buy it. Could you see it getting competitive? Like get into competitive leagues?
Yeah, so I think you play the 2-player co-op, but there's 1v1 and 2v2 that you'll be able to play online as well, and just battle.
Nice. So what consoles can we see this on?
So right now we have planned Xbox One and Steam, or PC via Steam.
All right. So thank you, Ian.
Thanks for taking the time.
Thank you, and make sure to stay tuned for Pit People by the Behemoth, and make sure to stay tuned for our PAX East 2016 coverage. And see you guys next time.